What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we have some 10v10 Warno for you on the loop map. We will be attacking Foxtrot location here. Currently named Juicer on here, but Juicer is myself and Ars Goetia. We're in comms together. Over here, attacking Foxtrot, we got Michelle Obama, not in comms with, who is over here, going to be attacking this town on the right, actually. But will be giving us some support into Foxtrot proper. Oh, and sorry for the NATO symbols. I learned military history ground up, which means that infantry symbols and all this stuff in ancient times, they used these NATO symbols generally in books and movies and books and videos and things like that. So it's just more comfortable for me to use. But basic rundown: if it's got an X, think cross swords infantry. If it's a slash, think cavalry, like a single saber, cavalry saber, slashing down. Helicopters kind of got like a little crisscross thingy that looks like helicopter blades. A tank is the tracks. Let's see if we can see a tank. Yeah, if it's got tracks, it's a tank. There we go. Yeah, that's supposed to be tank tracks. I'm not sure why. I think these are Bradleys have tracks. Yeah, I'm not sure why they don't have tracks on the thing. They should. Supply points, whatever. But some other ones like Conquerors, anti-tank, you're going to see a lot on the Soviet side. I don't see any right over here, but it's got a little chevron up arrow. Let's see. I don't see one right now. But you can see the Apache's got one. See how the Apache's got the chevron? That's anti-tank symbol. The halo is anti-air. Once you see some anti-air units come down, they'll have like a little halo arch. That's to show it's protecting. Little wheel just means transport. And then you can see the little infantry guy showing that there's somebody in there. Notice how this one doesn't have the piercing chevron because it's not anti-tank, it's recon. Oh, there's an anti-air halo. Another one. Anyways, so we got the 3rd Armored, myself bringing with the 24th Mech. We're going to be up against Polar Bear and Professionally Idiotic. They'll be running, I believe, the 79th, or the 6th motorized, or the 4th motorized, and the 6th Motorshowski. Stand corrected. Sifo is running the 79th tank, and he's over here. He'll be mostly squaring off against Michelle Obama. Myself and Ars Goetia's plan is to push through Foxtrot, secure this bridge, and then help Michelle Obama attack Gulf. If the opportunity sort of arises, Christendom surrenders, and now it's going to be this little AI guy here. So it's about 3.5 versus 3 over here. We do have the numerical advantage, as this is one of the key crucial points that's in the center, along with this one. These two are bisected by the river, so not much fighting can happen unless you can manage to get across the bridge. Spoiler alert, nobody does. All the action for the win or loss is going to happen here. We get some Eagles out there, get some air superiority, especially if they have helicopter divisions and try to spam helicopters in the beginning. It's real nice to get those AA fighters out before they can deploy any actual aircraft. We're going to get a couple hits out before we evac. Apache's coming forward, going to get some nice hits out, some early shots on these Panzerjägers as they deploy. Ars Goetia bringing that out in the early spawn deck. Now they're going to be really clumped up here. I want to be a little bit more spread out. I mean, there's no artillery yet, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to get our CV in there now and start securing the point as well, contesting it, I should say, rather. They're going to be a little slow over on this point. Securing it, someone is. How are they getting +2? Oh, slow there, thanks to the AI. M1's going to be opening up on Panzerjäger units. It's angled kind of poorly. And then my Abrams over here getting a nice angle into the forest over there as well. cleaning up what the Apache was unable to finish off. You're going to get some fire teams over here into the town, squaring off against these Panzerjägers. You got these nice LMGs and the RPGs to blow up my Bradley right there quite handily. The Bradleys are nice, but they're glass cannons for sure. You got to be more careful than that with them. See these firing squads really getting some range here. They're going to get pushed back pretty easily, though, by these Panzerjägers. Shout out to Michelle Obama here for giving us the IHawk support. The IHawks are nice, but you gotta be careful because they do have the radar, so you gotta watch out for seed. And on top of that, just one of them, honestly, they really aren't that good. You do need a net of multiple, so they are pretty expensive. I prefer actually just bringing stingers, even a few cards of them and up at them even, so they're even better. If you get a net of stingers, they don't feel so bad if they die, things like that. So you'll be seeing me bringing some stingers in a second. But right now, some more tanks, another Apache, or no, it's a Cobra, I apologize, and some supply as well. A big old super. First super is going to be taking the field here. As you can see, we got these upvetted a little bit. One little slot. Give them a little bit better accuracy. They're going to secure the town here. Polar Bear and Professional Idiotic working together. I don't know if they're in comms or not. Assume no, but you never know. Still getting a nice shot at anything that wants to come up through here. And it's at its max range. So the Conquerors and other AT devices that are back here aren't going to be able to do much to me. Gonna move forward a bit with my Dragon team and the Bradley. These Dragons are nice because they got much longer range than the regular AT fire teams. As you can see, the rocket launcher only goes out less than the assault rifle, less than the M16 range. But also notice how Ars Goetia managed to get out these units. One did, with 4 health, 1 man left, 2 man left. He's gonna get them back to his supply, and they're gonna fully heal up and come back in. Supply is crucial, especially in these 10v10s where you can build up critical mass and basically get to a point of no return. Unfortunately, going to lose F-16 there. We're going to trade it out for their MiG-29, and I also scooped up the heli over there, if you guys caught that. So 2-for-1 trade, but those F-16s are expensive, and I only have 2 of them. So, unfortunate loss. Gonna manage to get back up into this line with a new fire team and an M2HB, that big heavy machine gun. Also gonna manage to get this Bradley out of here and pull out this Dragon team. They're gonna come back now and heal up, be able to come back to the fight, along with the more supplies. You can see right on time as their paid actor right there, supply units. Oh, also, Howards are coming onto the field, 155. These things are beautiful. They're great for counter barrage. They'll blow up pretty much anything in their salvo. I think they shoot a 3-round salvo. Mood. These ones are different. There's a 12 barrel one, 12 round one that shoots a 3-round salvo. Those are also good for counter battery. But also just those HE shells will do wonders to any infantry unit that's clumped up. As you can see over here, Michelle Obama kind of clumped up with her units. Enemy artillery, which the Pact is in abundance of, will shred that. So be mindful of that. Beautiful shot there. Those IHawks put in some work. Just missed the units in here. Sliding right between. Abrams, Super Abrams. Get a nice line of fire. Let's see. They got a lot of their transports still here. Probably don't need all of them. Sell a few of them. Doing that is nice. Gets a few more points. Ooh. Nicola gonna get that nice shot on the Apache. But we got an M1, A1, and the Recon Abrams. This thing's nice. It's got thermal scope on it, which is also featured at the M1A2 Abrams. Out a little later. here. Gonna be able to get some shots in the town. Sappery. These engineers coming across. Absolutely rocked. Keep trying to run though. We are gonna make it into the town. These stingers are gonna have to retreat. Abrams still opening town. Who else is shooting up here? Another recon. Abrams. These things are nice. Grab them if you can in your tank decks. Bombs F-16C gonna swoop over. I don't think it got anything. Coming back around for a second attempt. Oh. Doesn't look like their radar's on. I got some back here. Got a nice force over here, Sipho. Doesn't get spotted out by myself. And obviously not by the AI. They're going to be repeatedly getting kills along this highway throughout the game. As you can see, switch over. We do not have any sort of recon on that. SSJ Walker surrenders. He was on our team. He kind of just gave a funny message, like "Good luck, guys," or some random BS. A little bit of the action, what we're seeing. Engaging Polar Bear here, Panzer Jaegers. While taking some artillery fire, they're not gonna be able to escape in time.
Ready to engage.
Boom, annihilated.
Ryan, get down.
And his recon unit's gonna manage to get out of there in time. Hey, getting shot. Hit by the Chaparral and an Ihawk. Two of them gonna miss. Third one also gonna miss. MiG-29 barely gonna escape with his life. Expensive unit too. Fire team's coming under some fire. Try to back up. Able to give some support. This helicopter not quite equipped to take on an Abrams armor, but it is going to suppress it a bit. Definitely going to give some hurt to the AT unit. You can also turn off which kind of units they'll attack. If this unit can't pierce its armor, it actually would have fired on the AT if you have that setting. I don't know which one it is exactly, but I know you can do that. 20mm mortars lined up here. Only one of them. These, even though they're real big, are not going to do a lot on their own. You want to get multiple of these teams, which we will be getting more of them later. Concentrated fire from these mortars are real nice, especially if you're running an infantry deck like they are. I think they both are. I got this little command unit. I haven't spotted him out yet. Gosher's going to try to get some recon up close, see if we can see something in there. Yeah, I don't even think he knows what he's firing his mortars at. They're not going to do anything to this super. A little bit of damage, but I'm going to see it moving forward. Here comes the Stingers. 3 of them going to supply out and thicken the AA net. Basically, going to the entire no-fly zone. I'll have that on lock. Gonna bring up his M2HB squad. Engage these EMPs. But he's gonna have another supporting. Got 2 lines of fire. A lot of support. Bradley now. Stinger's coming out. Start moving these up to in a second. Managed to push back this motor stroke unit. Moto stroke. Also gonna manage to get this Abrams out with minimal damage left, minimal health remaining. Go back, heal it up with a thick supply net. We got C over here, the M35s with the Blackhawk larger supply units farther back, so you can rotate them. Have a nice supply unit, and the FOBs all the way in the back. Keep the chain of supply is going to be crucial. We're 12 minutes in, and we have all the supply coming here, back and forth. You can already see another one's back there resupplying. What do they got? Singular munitions chopper, and they got a singular FOB, but what's the point? Oh, here we go, another one. Snab. So there we go, two of them for, but that's, one each. We got 6 or 7 each in total, going back and forth, constantly cycling. And you're going to see it start to pay off, as their units are just going to die or have minimal chance to heal up, and it's going to be an overrun, whereas we constantly have multiple units back here. Leader squad rehealing, 8 fire teams, 2 of them, Abrams rehealing. You could also get the military police units. They also provide reduce the suppression quicker. I do not have any in my deck, but they can be nice, especially if you got some of these disheartened type units that are always disheartened, such as the 24th infantry. Coming in for a full frontal assault, kind of calm together. Probably should have them a little bit more spread out, but as you can see, there's only one unit here, so this dragon's going to go back to heal. The AI is going to bravely come forward with their engineer units. Cobra coming in for some support. Gonna take, I'm assuming, an English shot. Get out. Oh, nope. Big crash. Recon unit gonna take a lot of damage. Gonna try to get out of there. Notice how he turned it around and is now driving away forwards. Oh, now he's got it reversed. There we go. But he initially pressed the wrong button. Good catch by Mrs. Michelle Obama there. More infantry units coming forward. Support the line. We can kind of tell that they have nothing left really in here. We didn't realize how much they had back here. But as you can see, it's gonna in a little bit gonna pay the price. See now, multiple mortars, 1, 2 of them right now. Oh, and a third. There's going to be a much thicker mortar barrage, mortar fire. Going to actually be able to do some damage. Abrams here on the side, taking some mortar fire. Doesn't matter. Ooh, these guys have bullets, missiles. So reload. Finally notice, back it up out of there. Take this angled shot, not quite a full onside shot. As we manage, we're going to be taking this town. Abrams, nice protection from this district right here. We opened up fire down the street. Onto packed units here. Motor stroke trying to get in. Right into Ars Goetia's air cab. With Bravo. Bradley's coming up. Artillery fire from back here. Nice. Some big units. Got the see here. You want to keep the transport, so you can move them out of here. You can shoot and scoop real quick. But for some of these frontline, like the Eyehawks, same thing. He's actually going to get his Eyehawks targeted, and gonna have to heal him up at some point. But you want to keep anything that can't move quickly. Keep the transport close by. But for your infantry and stuff, they're gonna be running in. You want them to be moving up slow. If you put them into their transport to move them, and they can instantly blow up and die. Be rough. Barely gonna get out with just a sliver of health. Clutch using smoke. Also notice how it's on passive. That way you can manually deploy your smoke and get out when you need to. This super would have deployed smoke after the first contact from a Conquerors that it couldn't see, which would have only done 2% of his HP. But it deployed smoke and backed up, and then you'd be like, hey, why is my super all the way back here? And then you'd push it forward, but it doesn't have smoke now, and then now it faces something that really is going to kill it. And bang, see, notice it's not going to kill it, so it's sticking around. Even though if we're going to switch over here
Enemy at
to
3
here, you
o'clock
can't
high.
see these cockers in here, but I know these cockers really aren't going to do much damage to it. See, barely a fraction. So I'm going to leave them out here so we can actually engage this T-80.
Back up!
This guy really should be coming up to help.
Unlistenable.
We're going to get
All
a
hands.
nice critical shot there. But now, damaged, low health, deployed smoke, back them on out.
It's
Throw it in
on
reverse,
here.
Terry. Throw it in reverse.
Waiting
Getting
for
this one back over
instructions.
there. But all three of my supers, badly damaged, going to pulling on back. But they did a lot of damage on their own. Most of these units aren't going to get out of here in time. This one might.
Ryan, get down.
As you can see, split ground there. Nobody's crossing the river. Nobody's crossing the river. Little update. Still 0 to 0, 152 to 4. Now that we've properly secured this town, we're going to try to advance now. And the goal is open field to forest line. Secure the next open field. Go to the next forest line. Cross the open field. Next forest line. Keep going up. Slowly, slowly work our way if we can. While our lovely AI over here bashes their face in repeatedly. Can't wait to see those casualties at the end. Town is aflame. Abrams gonna get nice and within its larger machine gun range. We're gonna be able to tank that shot pretty handily for now. Got both Abrams. This one's gonna move forward to engage this shoddy T-64. No shot against the much superior Abrams. My fire team's gonna manage to get into the edge of this forest here. As you noticed, I have not called in any more recon since those opening Bradley recon units. As we now secure the entire square, I'm going to start ticking up. 31 minutes till victory. And that's one of the issues. That's one of the things I need to work on. Because as you can see, they have a ton of units here that have been constantly firing into any unit that we try to advance with. Ars Goetia did have some nice artillery firemen firing right into there to help wipe them out and kill that command unit finally to get us in. But as you can see, I mean, we can see now these BMPs rushing in. Got this artillery here out of ammo, unfortunately, but we're calling in some more tanks.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
And this air cav and this
Platoon,
fire
form
team
that
unit are going to notice that a lot of enemy units coming in right here.
way. Shut up and listen to the chief.
So if we look a little long range, you're going to start seeing these 155 start lining up in a second. This one's empty.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Going to be empty soon.
Medic.
But there they are. Wheels starting to spin. Here it goes. I'm gonna try to get these units out of here. That air cap's gonna get out first. Recon coming second.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
M1 IP over here gonna be opening fire. A little bit older vehicle, but does its job. Nice little vehicle with the infantry deck.
Good job, gunner.
Boom. Huge explosions coming in from the 155 millimeters.
Medic.
See them marching in nicely.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Right into the units as they're advancing. Abrams getting some nice shots in. We just sort of range the fire team house, but they don't even really do anything as the 155 gonna completely shred everything that thought it could advance in here.
I spot movement. Prepare to engage.
More fire from the
Waiting for
Abrams.
instructions.
This guy with 1 health gonna go back and heal up. As the fire team gonna be in for support. Another HE. Shells coming in from Ars Goetia. Right there. As if you see, he happened to know that he had some units there. Healing up. Happened to get a little view on them earlier on. They're going to come in with their own kind of battery now. Right on this Abrams. He's going to move up the M1s. Clear out the measly units that are left. Here comes the supers up as well. All three fully healed up again. Air cav as well. Some scouts. Let's see what's going on. Open up on these Iglas. Get some nice kills on this open ground, as you can see. Just duck season, hunting away. One's going to take some damage, get us out as we completely pushed him up. Professionally Idiotic has now surrendered. Seed's going to come in, get shot down, but I do believe it's going to get a kill. Uncertain on that though. You see this tank advance. We get a nice shot, engine destroyed. So now we're in kind of full panic mode. We'll switch over to what we're seeing because this was pretty intense. Gonna have the removed reverse order completely thrown in. Ars Goetia's gonna spring into action soon quickly. Gonna be throwing up the supply. Try to help out. I'm deploying my smoke. Pulling out the other supers. Trying to make sure nothing else dies. I have no idea what managed to get that nice shot on me. As you can see, we can't see much, and there's mortars coming in long range from the distance over there. You got eyes on that mortar. Here comes the supply. It's gonna land. This is, I mean, we feel like we're in the streets of Mogadishu right now. Mortars landing every which way. Can't move 1 second. That's gonna get so close to a direct hit. Opening fire, still trying to defend itself. Fire team's gonna run up and support along some air cav, bringing up some regular old Abrams. Try to see something, give some fire, put any sort of suppression down. The 155s, as you can see, takes a hit, gonna go down, but the 155 is gonna open up with some smoke cover, as we try to get this thing to heal us up. He's like, it's not healing. Didn't realize I was dead. Number 2 coming in. Holy cow, gonna try to get these Abrams through this forest, try to get some idea. I actually didn't notice these coming around, these punky T-55s. Got another fire team coming up. Kind of put some pressure over here as well. So I see this mortar coming up. So we frantically try to Black Hawk down. Ooh, gonna get direct hit. So finally starting to heal this bad boy up with an M35. Ooh, engine fixed. Throw it in reverse. Getting the hell out of Dodge. This Abrams now starting to engage those T-55s that are now showing up. He's taking some shots too. I'm finally going to realize what's going on. Bringing these all forward. Going to start engaging. Some one's going to start coming forward too as well. I throw him in forward just so I can see these guys so they can't get a rear shot as I'm backing up or a side shot coming in. Finally going to, alright, let's go. These guys are not going to be taking cover. He's going to try to smoke up futilely. As this M1 here is going to open up some nice. Remember this name though, from Morash. He's going to get out. But these boys over here, Bishop, Fish, put in some work. Clear out the little T-55 swarm from Polar Bear. Professionally Idiotic, currently in AI. Not going to be much of a threat. As we've now secured this point. Now, Operation Market Garden, secure the bridge. 1 and then bridge 2, and that's it. No more bridges. No bridge too far this time. These BMPs are going to bravely come forward against 2 supers and a regular Abrams. Yeah. What could be expected there.
Get me out of here. Successful
Michelle
hit.
Obama, Christendom, with support, gonna manage to get forward on this town. After getting pushed out of
Good
here,
job, Gunner.
we're gonna try again.
It's hard
And I'm just
here.
fast moving these guys because they can shoot and move, and at this point, just trying to override them, give as much suppression, get in. Light machine gun, or medium machine gun, I should say. Apologies. 7.62 range. Try to light up anything I can.
Successful hit.
This bridge, got to get my gun inside of the bridge.
Good
Even though
job,
they have
Gunner.
terrible optics and can't even see the bridge, but anything that comes off it, ooh boy, you bet they're gonna die.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Still nothing
Successful
going on
hit.
here. Nobody's crossed there, nobody's crossed here.
Good job, Gunner.
We're basically in full advance mode right now. Gonna be moving these boys forward.
Damn, that was close.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
Back to see what's going on in the
Backwards.
full thing. They still got a decent amount of force here, but half of it's AI. And Saipo's actually doing pretty good with his guard tanks. Another F-16 Eagle's gonna go down. Crash down below. These tanks gonna deploy some smoke, try to get out of there. Not seeing much, not really sure what's going on. As now you can see another T-55 swarm from Polar Bear. A little last hurrah. See what can be done. This is gonna lose its sight. As now Foxtrot's but an afterthought for us. As we try to push forward on these puny T-55s rolling down the road. As they're gonna cross this ridge. Yep. Bang. One down. They're gonna go right around it, don't even care. Ooh. Double shot, double angle. Another one goes. And there's the third and fourth. Yep. And a surrender. So pretty much should see, guess what happens here. We're gonna speed it up a little bit. It's not gonna go that fast, but as we now basically play against the AI, this is gonna take down 20 minutes to victory. As we push this, if you want to stick around and watch us assault golf and secure that bridge, Saipo is still a player. But if not, thanks for watching. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. And if you can leave a like and comment down below. And have a great rest of your day. Thank you. And for those that stick around, thank you. Here we go. A little bit more action. You're going to watch a little bit of the ants get in, as we're going to try to make some very dumb but very bold assaults that are very similar to what you just saw over here from Polar Bear before he very bravely surrendered. See, stingers like this, you don't want them clumped up like that. You notice how they don't get a lot of range? Spread them out. 1, 2, 3. That way you can have them all in a line. They can cover your whole line of troops. Instead, they're only getting anything that flies directly this way. I mean, these guys. I mean, what does he have? He's got some more stingers, I guess. What Christendom does. He's got some more over here. But I mean, you want to have them like spread out like a trench line of AA. Air cab in the forest. Ooh, nice. Gonna get the side shot with the M1. Coggers opening fire. See, now this is one of those bold, dumb assaults I was talking about. No recon, no vision whatsoever. No idea these guys are in here. This guy's just gonna fast move into this town, so I think it's empty. Because these guys have been bashing their face in for so long. Yeah, no, not empty. Gotta take a hit, get stunned. Another stun. And yeah, just gonna get side shot and blown up and dead. Don't do that. This one's dead. There's another one over here. Dead. That one. There we go. Lots of Hellions. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna get out with 2. We had 4 or 5. And this one, I mean, doesn't even, no idea what's going on. Clueless, lights on, no one's on. Okay, you kind of know something's there, but not much. Oh, it's Nicholas. Okay, okay, let's T fire.
What are your orders, sir? Copy, right
This is not a good idea. You don't want to do that. You got to go first. I mean, if you're gonna at least charge with the infantry. But I mean, I do spur Michelle Bomb in action. She sees me stunned and yeah, runs forward.
Damn, that was close. Successful hit.
So there's that, at least thankfully. Still no idea that anything that's going on up here.
Captain.
So this command tank is going to bravely try to come forward now, as I mostly turn my attention to trying to help secure Gulf.
Bravo 1, hier Bravo.
Ars Goetia is going to make sure to lock down the bridge. I just kind of leave some tanks over there. I'm going to actually bring over one of these heavies, or sorry, supers over. Help bring on this assault. This guy's going to have no idea. Going to just take a shot.
Damn, that was close.
Not going to be able to get a second one off. Oh, is going to be able to get a second one off. And it's going to be going right into the rear.
Good job, gunner. Backwards.
And just get out of sight.
Feindliche Einheit erkannt.
Very foolishly have been running across.
This is Red 2.
You can see this little thing's getting shut down back there.
This is the story.
This one took a lot of damage. Probably guess where from.
Copy, right on. Get in formation.
Feindliche Einheit erkannt.
He's going to come in
Be
and get
careful.
easily
Enemies
shot down.
nearby. This is Red 2.
Just going to be out of the dodge of that.
Feind im Vorfeld, Bereitsmachen.
Sergeant's finally going to come up and be, hey, maybe we should go and see what's something over there
Good job,
before we come forward with
Ennemi repéré.
all of our
It's
tanks.
ours here.
Now that we secured this spot, let's make sure this is empty too.
This
It's,
is Red 2.
you can see,
Enemy spotted.
it's not empty. Some more T-5s. Sypho's getting desperate himself, knowing that his AI counterparts aren't going to be able to do much to help him, as it's now basically a 3v1. Here comes the super that's been rotated over from the bridge. Going to be bravely coming in, engaging these T-5s. Dead. So not gonna be far behind it. As he's just getting overwhelmed. I'm gonna try and get CV in here shortly. As now the bridge is just complete. As the AI tries to desperately get across. Bradley's going to be opening fire. Not going to maintain its line of sight though. And then you go see TA to get bopped. Notice how though, like, you know, that M1 would have taken a few shots and then popped the smoke on its own to do that. Secure the kill, smoke, back out, and heal up. But the healthier ones advance. Like Michelle Obama really should be retreating this one. You don't want a half health tank going on. I mean, who cares? You know, it's one guy. We're double teaming him. Triple if you count. The AI repeatedly running in and dying. Like clumped up. Spread them out. You know, 9 infantry. And it's like Napoleonic warfare finally. Getting to see VM. We're going to start taking out +4 now. 5 minutes to victory. They do not have one of their own. Soon be +6. And I think you know how this one ends. Fire team advancing in front of the tanks now. Even though these conquerors are going to be in range already, but fire team's going to be able to take them out with the law pretty handily. Tanks opening fire on the transport there. Police secured, +6, 2.5 minutes to victory. ETA, 5 minutes to bedtime, boys. See, nice, secure. Got this bulkhead, secured this river. Nothing going on here. Pretty much a stalemate. Managed to clear a lot of the defenses here. Touch ground. Oh, is that polar bear? Aw, cutie. Managed to touch ground over there, but only one. Nobody else over here. Genocide. Managed to run across. But with a minute and a half left, I don't think he's going to be kissing that point anytime soon. Fun map if you're playing over in these two zones, because you actually get to like fight for something. I don't know. Crossing the river seems pretty futile. Maybe it can be done, but you have 6 guys for these 3 points and had 4 over here, so probably wasn't the game plan, wasn't in the cards. So they were mostly defending because they had numbers there. It was 6v7 once you on this side of the bridges. Final 30 seconds. Gonna be bringing in the aircraft, see if we can get some final kills, but not gonna see any radar AA over here, unfortunately, for the seeds. Or Seads. Seed seems the most sense to me. Ticking down, and there she blows. Stick around for the casualties. All right, 4th on that list, 6,600. Gonna get a 1.7 KD, not bad. Lots of losses, pretty high, but better than everybody else below me. So there we go. Ars Goetia managed to get the highest KD of 5.0. Not too bad. That 24th mech, real lethal. They also got those nice strike eagles, so good air force as well to complement. Those M1s, not the best tanks that the Americans got, but they're going to hold their own. 3rd armor, all around pretty good division. They've been kind of overshadowed by, I think, the 11th ACR lately that Michelle Obama's been bringing, but still a very solid division. Going to see these heavies. Morash, that was the one that got Black Hawk down. Plenty of kills. Bishop going to be going nuts. And Fish, not too bad. Woodward, well, pretty good. And casualties, decent amount, mostly Bradleys and fire teams. All these Abrams came at the end from that those side shots from that little forward position that Sifo had. If we can see, I don't remember how late it was. Probably in this 30-minute range. Yeah, M1 Abrams. Another one, CP. That's not me, but another Abrams. Yes, they all died in quick succession. But anyways, pretty good win. Solid, long, nice long game. Felt good. Got to slowly advance. Didn't blow them over too quickly. Got a nice step-by-step victory there with a nice armored and infantry combo. Again, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around at this point. Have a great day. Bye-bye.